Hi, it's Marilyn Devonish here from transformationstm.com, and I thought I'd give you a very quick walk around the photo reading workshop because we're just getting ready to run another event starting tomorrow afternoon. So everyone gets a copy of the 150-page photo reading book. There's also the playbook next to it, which is a condensed version of everything that's in the book. Lots of squidgy toys and the like. These are designed to help get left and right brain integration and encourage kinesthetic learning. We also here have the paraliminal CDs and the tips and insights CDs, which will be given away to photo reading delegates when they arrive. Got the koosh balls for all of the incredible games that we'll be playing, the easy button, because we want to remind people
that was easy.
How easy this stuff is to learn, even though it sounds fantastical. Reading at 25,000 words per minute and photo reading a whole book from start to finish in just 5 minutes or less with a book of the size of the one that you're looking at now. It's really easy to do when you've had the right coaching and tuition. There's, of course, the magic bell, because when people get chatting, they get excited, they start getting into the photo reading. Seriously, they just lose track of where they are and they just want to keep talking. So it's always useful to have that to rein everyone back in. Oh, this is me. So I've just done a quick sign to welcome people in to the workshop. Got some props and things that we'll be using here. Oh, I love magic eye pictures. They're one of my absolute favorites. And again, it's really fantastic for relaxing the eyes, getting into what we call that soft focus and helping with left and right brain integration. We've also got some of the paraliminal CDs here. These are what I call the lazy way to change. Put the headphones in, sit back, relax, it's all done for you. So what we got here, memory supercharger, peak performance, dream play, anxiety-free, new behavior generator, deep relaxation. And there are a ton of those available, probably about 40 in the range now. Big part of what we're doing centers around mind mapping. So the group are going to be mind mapping. I've got, here we go, in the magic cupboard with all of the stocks and supplies. I've got a supply of sketch pads, so everybody will get one of those as well as a free gift when they come along, so that they can create their own mind maps as we go through. Another of the larger magic eye pictures, I love this one, it's just amazing. This is a sketch note, so I guess another take on mind mapping. It was done by the amazing Caroline Chappell, who's a sketch note artist, and she attended my photo reading workshop as a delegate and sketch noted the whole thing and put it together for me, which is just wonderful. A big part of this is about tapping into your natural brilliance, so we're going to be looking at that. That's the first book that I co-authored with Paul Sheely, who's the creator of photo reading, plus people like Tony Robbins, the late Dr. Wayne Dyer, Brian Tracy, Chun-Yi Lin, the creator of Spring Forest Qigong, Marie Diamond, who is in the movie The Secret, and a host of others. And this course is always magical, so a little bit of a reminder of that. And we are going to be pulling off some of those Bradley Cooper limitless moves. And what I mean by that is I had a medical doctor who was also studying to be a neurosurgeon attend this workshop. And he said to me, Marilyn, have you ever seen the movie Limitless? And at that point, I hadn't seen it. And he said, everything you're teaching here is in the movie. The only difference is you are doing it for real. And he said, the only thing you're not doing is the time shifting. And actually, by the end of the workshop, he's changed his mind, because this course, even though it's 2.5 days, it feels like we're only here for a couple of hours, because it is just an incredible magical distortion of time. So people just can't believe also what they've learned and the amount that they've assimilated just in those basically 2.5 days. I run it on a Friday evening through to a Sunday, and we finish at 6:30 on the Sunday. So it's Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And then on the walls, we have various posters to help people accelerate their learning. So this is what is photo reading and the photo reading step. Another of the magic eye pictures, a summary here of the activation. So once you've read at 25,000 words per minute, how do you actually get that information out of your head and out of your inner mind. And there are some really quick and easy yet super powerful things that you can do with regards to activation. We've also got one of the steps here, which is rapid reading, which is a really great way, comes at the end of the process to just start filling in those conscious gaps. We've got the bit here about prepare, which is the beginning, the starting point, getting yourself physically, mentally, and emotionally prepared for what you're about to do. It only takes a minute and a half, 90 seconds, but it's the absolute foundation of everything, and it just transforms whether you're reading, whether you're speaking, whether you're going to an interview, standing up to present on TV, chairing a meeting. Preview and prepare is just, it's incredible. This one is about previewing, where you start waking up those neurological connections. We've then got a little summary here of some of the paraliminals that are available. And as I say, these are my lazy way to change. Pick your topic, put your headphones in, listen to the paraliminal, let the HoloSync technology also do its work, and voila, you've got it. And then this is a reminder of the actual photo reading, which is, as it says here, blasting information through your nervous system, almost like drinking water through a fire hose. And water is a massive part of the training as well, so we've always got that on hand. Another wonderful magic eye picture here. And if you've never seen the magic eyes, they look like flat pictures, but when you stand in front of them, relax your eyes, they're all beautiful 3D images. I don't know if you can see it here, actually. I also douse my training room, so that's one of the dowsing rods to cure some of the things. Had some geographic stress lines running through here, had a couple of personal zones, also had a couple of negative vortexes. So what I did is got the dowsing rods out. I'll show you the dowsing rods. Let me just walk over and find them. So yeah, got the dowsing rods out. Here they are. Put them there so you can see them. Got the dowsing rods out. Got the cure rods. And the cure rods then gets rid of things like the geopathic stress lines, the Hartmann lines, the negative vortexes. Let me just show you there. So we're checking for geopathic stress, interference lines, personal zones, negative vortexes, and negative Hartmann and Curry lines. So I think there's a rod down here as well, if you can see it just against the wall with the yellow tip. So the room is sorted, the room is set up. That's me in the glass, if you can see me there. The room is sorted, it's set up, we are ready to rock and roll. Photo reading, bring it on. Another room full of people who are going to have their lives absolutely changed and transformed. And if you've read any of my blogs or seen any of my Facebook Lives, you will know that this goes way beyond reading. I've had people who have had brain damage. I had somebody who was in a near-fatal plane crash 7 years ago, came to the photo reading this year, symptoms of the brain damage completely reversed by the end of that 2.5 days. I've had people with autism who normally can't cope with trainings come in here and absolutely magically surprise themselves. I have had people with dyslexia and dyspraxia who don't even remember that they had the issue and the complaint. I've had people with memory problems, you name it, I started teaching classes in March 2002, so a long time now. It's 14 years at this point, and 16 years that I've been photo reading. And the changes, the transformations, the things that people have achieved have been nothing short of miraculous. So I'll maybe pop a couple of the links to the blog, because the person who had the brain damage has written a blog. I also had another guy who, I didn't know this at the time, but failed a year at university, had to retake it, was struggling. He's working now, but is also doing some post-grad study. Was really struggling, came on the photo reading workshop. Within a couple of days, everything was super easy, and he was passing everything with virtually no effort and pulling in 80 and 90%. So I'll post the links to those blogs under this video, just so you can read their experiences in their own words. But for now, it is Marilyn Devonish from transformationstm.com signing out as I go home and do a little bit of mental preparation for the wonderful photo reading workshop that is to come.